Hey there. So I want to talk a little bit about how to prepare ourselves for any success that we have in life. This success could be owning a billion-dollar company, or it could just be starting your own company or your own business, or being a parent. I mean, success is defined in many different ways. Something that I heard recently that kind of got me thinking about this whole sort of analogy or theory that I'm sharing was how, movie stars, Hollywood stars, child actors, things of that nature, oftentimes will have a difficult time handling the fame, handling the scrutiny, handling the criticism that comes with being very good at a craft, but not being maybe emotionally or intellectually or mentally mature enough to handle all that comes with that success. And I don't think that any of us are really any different. All of us have to practice this ability to be able to handle the success that we do get in life. And I also think that if we perceive that we don't have that handle on that, then we'll actually sabotage our success and hold ourselves back. So one of the things I was thinking about to kind of broaden this idea and for myself try to understand like what do I have to do? What do I need to work on to ensure that if I ever become more successful and more fulfilled in a business arena or something else where people are scrutinizing and criticizing and saying all of these things that might really hurt my ego, how do I make sure that I don't fall from it and don't become hurt by it and not destroy my own self because of someone else's thoughts, which really aren't my own thoughts? And I think what I came to was that we must widen our stalk. So if we think about ourselves as like this sunflower, and when the sunflower gets to be so tall, it flowers up and opens up. And you see these massive 6.5 to 7 foot sunflowers. And at the very bottom, the stalk is, a few inches thick. I mean, it's very thick. And it's fibrous and it's difficult to chop down if you're trying to do that or break. It can handle a lot of weight because of the tallness of that sunflower, and the weight of the flower itself has the girth at the bottom and the support at the bottom in the root system to handle all of that. So I like to think that we need to increase our stalk size, and we do that by doing our internal work mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically, but spiritually, however that works for us. If we truly want to reach an apex of success or work on becoming, having a little bit more money or more freedom or building a company, whatever it is, we really need to focus on widening our stalk as a preparatory requisite for that success. So for instance, before you are going to start a business that has any public exposure where someone could start talking about how you're doing it, you should probably have a working understanding of how your emotional bank account is. Are you easily sensitive? Are you sensitive to people's criticisms? Are you easily hurt by people's critiques? Some of us are. I am. And because of that, I think it's very important to work very deeply on those levels with yourself to understand that what other people say doesn't necessarily hurt you, and what other people say isn't necessarily something that you absolutely have to take so deeply to heart that you start believing it. If you truly believe in yourself and you truly believe in your abilities, then what other people say is an opportunity for a lesson. They're actually a teacher. But the minute that you take them so seriously and you maybe even listen to their ideas, they could become a destruction, a destructive mechanism for you and your success. But they probably do have something to offer you if you're open-minded enough to incorporate that into your life and into your business, then listen to them. But figure out your own pathway to fixing the issue that they might have brought up. So I think we need to have a working relationship with how resilient we are when stress comes. And if we usually crumble under stress, maybe building a business isn't for you right now. Or maybe trying to climb the ladder of success isn't for you right now. And that's okay. I think that we have to broaden our stock. If we can broaden our stock, it'll be harder to chop down. And all of the wind and all of the rain and all of the people coming by and trying to tip over our sunflower will not be able to do it. Because we've done the work inside, and we're constantly doing the work inside. Anytime that you want to grow higher in height, you also have to grow deeper in root system and wider in stock. So think about that the next time that you want to grow to another level, the next time that you want to get somewhere. Are you doing the emotional work, the mental work, the physical work, the spiritual work to really understand how you could thwart your own abilities and how you could allow yourself to be sensitive to other people's criticism so much that you believe them and you start becoming inauthentic to your own heart and your own thoughts about yourself? Make sure that your self-confidence is strong and it's rooted in your own facts and it's rooted in your own feelings and ideas about yourself and what you know to be true about yourself. If you speak truly from your heart, if you believe truly from your heart, you'll have a better understanding of how deep your root system goes and how fragile you are or how strong and resilient you are. And I think that's definitely a mental thing, it's an emotional thing, it goes deep. And I think we have to honor that part of ourselves if we really want to grow to this, higher level inside of this game that we call life. So I just wanted to offer this. I think this is a beautiful kind of imagery and analogy to think about. If you want to get somewhere, broaden your stock. If you want to grow, broaden your stock. And you've got to broaden your stock first or simultaneously as you grow. I think it's going to be much more difficult to grow, understand the topography, maybe get knocked down a little bit, and then try to broaden the stock afterwards. But that might actually be necessary too. If you understand the stimulus you need, if you understand the resilience that you need that you don't have, then you can go ahead and broaden that stock, grow a little bit, broaden the stock, grow a little bit, broaden the stock. I think the important thing is, if you ever do get cut off halfway up, you've got such a broad stock, you can start from a great foundation to grow up again. And that's really what this is all about, because we all get cut down. We all fail. We all stop short of a goal. That always happens. And it's going to happen. It should happen. If you're failing, you're trying. And if you're failing, you're trying to reach through and break through, resistance. And that's good. That's growth. So you should be failing. We should be striving to fail. And every time we succeed, boom, that's the key. That's where we're at. That's what we're trying to do. So push failure to the nth degree so that failure has to sort of let go of its control over you and success is there on the other side of that. So push failure to the nth degree. Don't be afraid of that, but broaden your stock so you can grow higher. Thanks for listening. I hope this helped. Make sure that you like and subscribe this YouTube channel, the ZenFit YouTube channel. There's also a ZenFit Instagram and ZenFit Facebook page. So you can find all of those in the links below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a tremendous day. I appreciate you and your time.